Hey guys, so today I'm actually going to be doing an updated foundation routine and a demonstration of the new foundation that I've been using, and it is the NARS Firming foundation in Syracuse. And like I mentioned in the video, if you're like an NC42 43 from MAC, if you have like medium brown with warm undertones, this would be like the perfect match. Syracuse. So I have been on the hunt for another foundation. Like, I've been on a foundation spree. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of foundations, creams, powders, anything. And I decided to go to NARS, to Sephora, and try out NARS's foundation. So I went in there and I asked the lady, you know, I'm looking for a foundation. What do you recommend? This is my first time trying out NARS foundation. Now, here's the thing. The lady didn't know what she was talking about, first of all. I thought she did until I got home and I did my research on the foundation. And it was like nothing, like 80% of what she told me was not true. So I didn't want to use Sheer Glow because summertime, spring, it's really hot. And the best, especially if you have oily skin, the best foundation to use is the matte one. And I decided, or powder foundation. But I decided to go for a matte one. Alright, so I tell her, yeah, you know, let me try the matte one. So she matched me up with my shade, and that's like the best thing that she did was match me up with my shade, because she really did a good job at that. Like, the first color that she picked out, like, it really matched me. But the foundation, she said, yeah, this is a matte foundation, is really great. It's not the matte foundation. This is the firming foundation, so it's typically targeted towards an older age group. So, which is fine with me, because I always rather prevent than treat wrinkles or anything that happens with aging. So I rather prevent it and use products that help fight wrinkles or that help treat wrinkles. Okay, so I got the foundation, and first of all, if you're wondering about the price, it is $50. She said it was $48, which is not true. This is $50. And I said, for $50, this better be the best foundation I've ever tried in my life. I absolutely love it, and I honestly think this is like the best foundation, way better than my MAC foundations, and I have like 5 different types of MAC foundations. I really, really love it. And the reason I love it is because, like, I put it on and my boyfriend gave me compliments, like, as far as my skin. Like, he always says, oh, you look so pretty, you look beautiful, da 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 da. But this time he said something about my skin, which he never does. He always kind of just, you know, he doesn't pay attention to how my skin looks. He just kind of like just looks. He doesn't really like, oh wow, it's nice and glowy and it's like your skin is peeking through, you know. He's not like that. So he actually said that he's like, are you wearing foundation? Like, it looks so natural, you know. So I was really pleased, and it was the first time that my boyfriend ever saw me with foundation. So I really love, like, first of all, that it does let your natural skin like breathe. Like, you can see it. You cannot even tell that I'm wearing makeup. Like, this is how awesome it is, and it covers up any imperfection. It's also a medium to full coverage foundation, so with like 2 pumps, that's still considered medium coverage. You do any more than 2, then you're definitely gonna get full coverage. You're gonna get the full effect. I haven't used I haven't used like 3 full pumps to get like full coverage, but just this alone, I am so impressed. I really love the way my skin looks, and I've never been satisfied 8 hours of the day with how my makeup looks. Even like 2 hours. As soon as I put my makeup on, like, all I feel that it does is, like, you know, I covered it, it made my skin even. It's not like blotchy and red and stuff. But this one, wow, like, I cannot stop, like, feeling so good about this product. I love it. And it has a lot of ingredients in it too that make your skin really good, like vitamin C that's supposed to like fill in your wrinkles and stuff like that. And it's also supposed to lift and smooth out your skin and make it tighter in 8 weeks. So, like I said, if you're in the older target age group, this would be a really, really good foundation for you. I'm actually going to recommend it to my mom. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to get it as part as like her Mother's Day gift, like in a little basket or something, because I really want her to try it out. Well, actually I can't, because I have to take her to get skin matched. Okay, anyways, But I definitely want to get it from my mom now, because I was just thinking that my mom is 45 and she loves all things beauty and she takes care of herself. She looks really, really young, and I know she's going to love a foundation like this. So anyways, enough rambling. You can go on to Sephora.com and you can check out like their NARS products, their section, and you can see like what colors might match to you, because it tells you like all kinds of stuff, like the undertones and the warmths and the hints, and then you might have like a spice of like blue undertones. It tells you everything, so it's a really good informative website, and I absolutely recommend it. I am so happy I tried it out, and it's actually thanks to my friend Miss Glamorosity. I met her in New York and she was like the sweetest girl, and she was raving. Like, I went to her room and I saw all her makeup products, like, and they were all NARS. So I was like, wow, you're really a NARS fan. So the next day we were just talking and she really recommended NARS foundation. So it's because of her that I'm trying this out. I actually went to NARS, to the little section of NARS, thinking of my friend. And yeah, so thank you, girl. And you were right. I absolutely love it. I think it's the best thing out there, and now I know why you're so obsessed with it. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I didn't ramble on for hours like I usually do. And that is it. I will talk to you guys later. This is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Foundation Primer, but it's actually a very light shade. Like, look how light this is. So I thought, oh my god, this is like a tinted moisturizer primer. It's not. It has color, and it is quite thick, and it works as a primer, so I like to just apply this on like my T-zone area where I tend to get oily. I don't have oily skin, but when it's hot, I'm not like super dry, you know, so I just like to work this on my T-zone and then just kind of work it outwards. And like I said, it feels just like a primer. This just smooths out your skin and it fills in any of the fine lines, or if you have acne scars or just like little holes on your skin, this helps fill them in, so when you apply your foundation you have a smoother application. So the best way I found to use the foundation is with a rounded brush like this one. This is the 109 by MAC, and this is my favorite foundation brush. I have plenty others, but this is definitely my favorite one. It looks a little dirty because I used it this morning, but all I like to do is just open it, and then it comes with a little pump, which is really cool because it's like full control of how much you want to use. I do like half a pump first and just get it on the bristles like this, and then I like to start by working with this product really, really fast. So, woo! Stipple it on and then try to grab it towards the end and just do tight circular circles, especially around the nostril area, because that's where foundation tends to cake up, is around the creases. And then just buff this out, and make sure you buff right here around the jawline. I don't know if you can see the difference already. The other side of my face looks all like a monster. Okay? Just buff that out. So let me tell you, the first time I tried on this foundation, it says to warm it up. I'm just going to go ahead and take another half a pump for the other side of my face. It says to warm it up with your fingertips and apply it and then blend it out with a brush. Well, I don't recommend, first of all, I don't warm up my foundation to apply it. I just take it straight from the container or from the brush and then just buff it out. This foundation dries really, really fast, so you gotta work really quickly. The first time that I applied it, I was telling you that I went like that, like I went do all over my face, and then I started blending this side out. By the time I got to this side of the face, it was pretty much dry, so it was like stained on my face, and not really stained, but it was like hard to blend. It wasn't creamy and it wasn't liquidy and easy to blend as it was the first time. So this is definitely a foundation that you have to work in small sections first, which is why I do like half a pump for this side of the face and then half a pump for the rest of the face because I don't want to use a lot. Not even half a pump. This is going to be like really tiny, and I'm going to do my forehead. I don't get a lot of breakouts really or uneven skin on my forehead. This is pretty just neutral, but I just apply foundation here so it kind of evens out the whole look. And I've been using NYX, oh, is it? Yeah, this is NYX concealer in a jar, and this is in the shade medium, and it just looks like that. You can see I kind of made a little indentation already, but I like to use my MAC 242, and this is a synthetic and bristle brush. So if you have any brush that has synthetic bristles, it works best when you work with creams. At least that's what I found. Especially with concealers, I really like synthetic bristles. And all I do is just kind of dab my brush in here. And then if you look down, you can obviously see my big old bags. But that's fine because I'm about to conceal them. And I'm not a big sucker for like concealing my whole face and making it completely flawless. I like showing a little bit of imperfections, so all I do is concealer underneath my eyes. And if I have blemishes, I do not even worry. Even if I have a big old red pimple, I do not care. It's just a matter of like my face looking fresh. That's all that matters to me, and looking nice and even, but not crazy like, damn, you're flawless, because I'm not. You can see that when I took my makeup off. 3, and I'm taking a large powder paddle brush by Sigma. This is the SS134. By kind of patting it on here, and then I blend out the rest, and then buff it out. One of my favorite bronzers is Laguna, which looks like this, and this is by NARS. You can find it at Sephora. I use this every day. Like, I usually don't use blush, I use a bronzer. Either this one or NYC Sunny. And I like to take a brush with like white bristles at the top, and the reason I like the one like this one, this is the SS131 by Sigma, the white bristles are goat hair and they pick up less product than horsehair, which is the black hair. And when you sculpt your face to achieve cheekbones, you kind of just suck it in like that, and then you fill it in the gaps. Well, I like to do that, and then I kind of know already where it is, so it's kind of right here towards the back, and then I like to bring it all the way up to my temples. So this whole area here, I'm just going to apply like that. And then do the same with the other side. And last but not least, just kind of use some lip gloss, like Chanel's Sirop, just any shade that you want to. I'm just using this one today because it gives my lips, as you can see, the difference between the top and bottom, like really nice, like juicy looking. Juicy looking. Nothing neutral, because just a touch of color, but not dramatic like that, because if I use a nude lipstick, it's going to wash me out completely because I really don't have a lot of color going on. And that pretty much completes the whole foundation routine that I've been doing recently. If you have any questions, let me know. I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye! I always have to use this control.